Tell God what you need. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6 NLT reads, Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all that He has done. Recently, I stood in the kitchen and watched one of my children struggle to open a bottle of honey. After trying several times and being unsuccessful, they simply put the bottle back into the cupboard and walked away. A few days later, I noticed the same child reaching for the same bottle. As I watched them struggle once again, I gently asked, Do you know that you can ask for help? That simple moment spoke deeply to my heart because I realized how often we do the very same thing with our Heavenly Father. We struggle, strive, worry, and exhaust ourselves trying to solve problems in our own strength. We often deny ourselves access to what God has already provided because we fail to ask Him for help. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6 reminds us not to worry about anything, but to pray about everything. Nothing is too big or too small to bring before God. The things that overwhelm us, the decisions that confuse us, the situations that seem impossible, and even the ordinary concerns of daily life all matter to Him. There is no need to carry life's burden alone or depend solely on our finite understanding. We serve the strongest strong one, the only wise God, the infinite and all-powerful Father who knows the end from the beginning and is more than able to help us. This passage has become increasingly meaningful to me during seasons when I have felt overwhelmed by responsibilities, deadlines, and decisions. There has been many occasions where I have found myself reaching the limits of my own wisdom and strength. In those moments, my prayer has often been very simple. God, please help me. I have learned that God does not require eloquent prayers or perfect words. He simply invites us to come honestly before Him with our needs. Time and again, I have experienced His peace, guidance, and provision when I have surrendered my concerns to Him rather than trying to carry them alone. Looking back, I can see that many of the situations that caused me the greatest anxiety were the very situations where God demonstrated His faithfulness most clearly. He may not always answer in the way I expect, but He has never failed to provide the grace, wisdom, and strength needed for the journey. Asking God for help is not a sign of weakness, nor is it something that we should feel embarrassed about. In fact, God told Paul, My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Our weakness creates space for God's strength to be displayed. So today, whatever you are facing, remember that you do not have to struggle alone. Instead of putting the bottle back on the shelf and walking away discouraged, bring your needs to your Father. He is listening, He cares, and He's more than able to help. God bless you.